All right.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, right there.
Hey, gossip aficionados. Welcome back to another thrilling dive into the political drama of our time. Today, we are putting the spotlight on Bernie Sanders, the self-proclaimed democratic socialist who's been stirring the pot with his leftist policies. As a right-wing Trump conservative, it's time to uncover the scandals that have made Bernie a controversial figure among conservatives. From his socialist agenda to his radical proposals, let's get into the three biggest Bernie Sanders scandals that have had us shaking our heads in disbelief. First up, let's talk about Bernie Sanders' relentless push for Medicare for all.
I intend to co-sponsor the Medicaid for All bill.
Under the guise of Medicare for All.
That's what Medicare for All is.
This radical proposal aims to eliminate private health insurance and replace it with a government-run system. While Bernie touts it as a way to ensure healthcare for all, many conservatives see it as a disastrous plan that would lead to skyrocketing taxes, decreased quality of care, and long wait times for medical services. Bernie's Medicare for All plan would cost trillions of dollars and require massive tax increases on both individuals and businesses. For Trump conservatives who value economic freedom and low taxes, this proposal is nothing short of a nightmare. Under Trump's administration, the focus was on reducing taxes and stimulating economic growth, not burdening taxpayers with a colossal healthcare overhaul. The idea of eliminating private health insurance is particularly alarming. Millions of Americans are satisfied with their current healthcare plans, and Bernie's proposal would strip them of the ability to choose the coverage that best suits their needs. Trump's approach to healthcare emphasized choice and competition, contrasting sharply with Bernie's one-size-fits-all government mandate. Moreover, the quality of care under Medicare for All is a significant concern. Government-run healthcare systems in other countries often experience long wait times and limited access to specialists. Bernie's plan could lead to similar issues in the US, degrading the high standards of healthcare that Americans currently enjoy. Trump's healthcare policies aim to improve access and affordability without compromising quality, making Bernie's proposal look even more impractical. In summary, Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All proposal is a scandalous attempt to overhaul the American healthcare system with a socialist model. For right-wing Trump conservatives, it represents a direct attack on economic freedom, personal choice, and the quality of care. This radical plan starkly contrasts with Trump's policies, which prioritized lower taxes, individual choice, and maintaining high standards in healthcare.
The deductible, that they know that they go to the doctor, they go to the hospital.
The shift towards natural gas and away from coal has resulted in reduced U.S. carbon emissions. So how can the U.S. transition to your targeted goal of zero emissions with fracking completely out of the picture?
Next on the list is Bernie Sanders' enthusiastic support for the Green New Deal, a sweeping climate proposal that aims to tackle climate change by fundamentally transforming the American economy. The Green New Deal is packed with ambitious goals, such as achieving net zero greenhouse gas emissions, transitioning to 100% renewable energy, and overhauling the transportation system. For many conservatives, this plan is a recipe for economic disaster. Bernie's backing of the Green New Deal involves trillions of dollars in government spending, which would require enormous tax increases and potentially cripple the economy. Trump conservatives champion policies that focused on energy independence, deregulation, and economic growth. In stark contrast, the Green New Deal's heavy-handed approach threatens to stifle innovation and burden businesses with excessive regulations. The proposal also includes social policies that extend far beyond environmental issues, such as guaranteeing jobs and healthcare. Critics argue that these provisions reveal the true agenda behind the Green New Deal, a radical restructuring of American society along socialist lines. Trump's vision for America emphasized free markets and limited government, making Bernie's plan seem like a dangerous step towards socialism.
and around this country got a lot of...
The impact on traditional energy industries, such as oil and gas, is another major concern. The Green New Deal aims to phase out fossil fuels entirely, which would devastate jobs and communities reliant on these industries.
The biggest misconception out there about it?
Well, I think the biggest misconception is that we don't need aggressive action to come...
Under Trump's administration, there was a strong focus on supporting American energy production and preserving jobs in these critical sectors. Bernie's plan threatens to undo these efforts and plunge countless families into economic uncertainty.
The severity and speed in which climate change is ravaging our country and the planet. We are talking about...
In conclusion, Bernie Sanders' support for the Green New Deal is a scandalous endorsement of a radical environmental and social agenda. For right-wing Trump conservatives, it represents a direct assault on economic freedom, energy independence, and the American way of life. This sweeping proposal stands in stark contrast to Trump's policies, which prioritized economic growth, deregulation, and support for traditional energy industries.
I love to hear Bernie Sanders talk about fracking.
Are you ready for a Green New Deal?
Bernie Sanders' Green New Deal is the best Green New Deal.
Trust me that those...
Finally, let's delve into Bernie Sanders' radical proposals for transforming the American education system. Bernie has been a vocal advocate for free college tuition and the cancellation of student loan debt, arguing that education should be a fundamental right accessible to all. While these ideas sound appealing on the surface, they come with a hefty price tag and significant economic implications that conservatives find deeply troubling. Bernie's plan for free college tuition would require massive government spending, funded by significant tax increases. For Trump conservatives who value fiscal responsibility and limited government intervention, this proposal is a prime example of socialist overreach. Under Trump's administration, the focus was on reducing taxes and encouraging private sector solutions to improve access to education. The cancellation of student loan debt is another contentious issue. Bernie's proposal to wipe out trillions of dollars in student loan debt may seem like a relief for borrowers, but it raises serious questions about fairness and personal responsibility. Trump conservatives believe that individuals should be accountable for the financial commitments they make, and that blanket debt forgiveness undermines this principle. Moreover, Bernie's education policies would likely lead to increased government control over higher education institutions. This could stifle academic freedom and innovation, as colleges and universities become more dependent on federal funding and regulation. Trump's approach emphasized reducing bureaucratic red tape and promoting private sector involvement in education, standing in stark contrast to Bernie's vision of a government-dominated system.
I always speak better when I stand.
Should we all stand?
You can all stand.
In summary, Bernie Sanders' proposals for free college tuition and student loan debt cancellation represent a radical shift towards a socialist education system.
Okay. And we need, your point is well taken.
For right-wing Trump conservatives, these policies threaten fiscal responsibility, personal accountability, and the independence of higher education institutions. Bernie's vision contrasts sharply with Trump's policies, which prioritized reducing government intervention and encouraging private sector solutions in education.
Senator, your campaign is almost like the Passion of Christ movie right now. Senator, why do you think you're bringing out so many people right now?
Touching a nerve.
Okay.
There you have it, folks. The top 3 scandals that highlight Bernie Sanders' most leftist policies, and why they are a cause for concern among right-wing Trump conservatives. From Medicare for All to the Green New Deal and radical education reforms, Bernie's proposals stand in stark contrast to Trump's vision for America. Stay tuned for more juicy gossip and remember to always question the motives behind radical political agendas. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, as I will continue posting only the best celebrity and K-pop content. This was Watch Wave, and until next time, have a good one.
Oh, sorry, we came a long way.
I know. This is
I just,
home and
I know.
we'll see you tonight. We'll be at Essex Junction tonight.